What's up with it? It's the Kid Push, hosted in No Flizzle, aka Swag Whips Bag. I got my brother CEO Mo No Chill in here. This dude right here is going crazy. You might want to follow him on the gram. He has no chill though, just so we clear about that. CEO Mo No Chill. How many cars you got?
Close to 80 now.
80? Who has 80 cars? Y'all believe him? Instagrammers is cap. He's not even on Instagram. Hey, yo, my boy Mo got 80 whips. He said he damn near at 20, what you make, 25K a week or 20K a week?
Over 20, like 22, 24-ish. It's varying because people are crashing cars too, so.
$22,000 a week. Could y'all use that? Could anybody use $22,000 a week? And what do you do? What you told me you do with that money when you get it? Buy more cars. That's nuts. This dude make $22,000 a week. And then he just, yo, you know what I'm going to do with this money? I'm going to buy I'm not going to buy a Rolex. I'm going to buy another car to pay for me to get whatever I want. Shit is crazy. Mo, you want to tell them how you met me?
Instagram, man. Straight up from Instagram. Bought these cars, and here we are.
And now this dude is just a high roller. Now he all up in my crib, in my personal space. One day I had picked him up in a Beamer. I picked him up in a BMW i8. The next time I see him, he had a BMW i8 the same exact color. It was nuts. This dude is what we call an executor. So when I'm talking and y'all hear me coaching and talking about mentorship, I'm talking about people like this. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to executors. You dig what I'm saying? My boy came down here from Detroit, and we down here politicking, doing what we do. We just partnered up on something real crazy. So best believe you already know what the world is in for. Something crazy, loco, over the top. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all not ready for it for real. We was over here, I was talking to my groups, I was talking to my mentorship groups, and I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? Who hustling today? Who making money today? They over there like, yeah, man, my one car that I got, man, I gotta wait for this to happen. And I'm like, what? You don't get out here and go get some money? Get out here and go get some money, man. Go start brokering vehicles, bro. Go start soliciting your services, making 50 offers a day. Go out there and shop so you can be able to make relationships and then use those relationships to make yourself more money. What's going on with it? Come on, man. Everybody comment more money. Everybody comment more money, more dinero, more Creflo. What's happening? What's up with it, yo? Man, my shit is tore up. Y'all see these grays? Do y'all see these gray hairs? I'm going to be full salt and pepper, yo. Everybody comment more money. I just want y'all to have more money. Forget about me. I just want y'all to have more money. Let's go. Everybody comment more money. Some of y'all living a very, very comfortable life. Some of y'all super duper crazy comfortable. I was just asking Mo. Mo said this house ain't even that big. He said this is really too little for him. Y'all got to have that mentality, though. He said this shit ain't light. He said his wife, though. He said his wife, 9 times out of 10, she going to say it's too much. But look, Mo, what you think, bro?
Hey, man.
Is it too much, bro?
It's just right.
All right. Is it the marble floors? What's doing it, bro? Lord have mercy, bro. For me, it's too big for me, bro. I get lost in this motherfucker all the time. I ain't gonna lie. When I first bought this joint, I stayed here like 3 nights straight, right? And I kept going down to the movie room to watch movies. And no matter what, I would be hearing by myself. Me and Ace would be in here. And I would always hear something like from the top floor. That shit was scaring the shit out of me, bro. I was like, I ain't staying here no more. Let me start renting this motherfucker out. But I started to get used to it. Now I got my girl with me, I can just politic. I can chill. But, you know, because my girl going to protect me if something go down. You feel me?
There you go.
She told that blocker. She like, hell no. Yeah, it is. But if somebody break in, what you going to do? If somebody break in, what you going to do? Tell Ace to get him? We all did. We all did. You inspirational, bro. Looking forward to this money mission through your trainings, more money. Let's get it. Yeah, I like that. Get those LED sticker lights for on the walls. That'll be fun. Okay. Y'all know where we at. All right, so this is how you really got to do it. You see, this is the push polish. You see the P, right? Push polish, right? All right, so peep this. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. You got to have the front door with the PP. Push polish. You know, this for all of those folks with that, you know, this is a Airbnb that I rented from somebody, no sirski. You know, this is the push polish. And I don't know who else is push, but I don't know. Always make something your signature. You got to make them signature moves. Like, you know, Iverson had that crossover from left to right. My signature move is that push polish neon sign. You dig what I'm saying? You under dig. Shit, you tell me something, I'll listen. Cap. Look, I need y'all to do this, though. This is what I want. I want to give y'all a play right now. Is it okay if I give y'all a play? Is it if I can give y'all a play right now, just tell me it's okay. Everybody drop an okay if it's okay for me to give y'all a play. 4 months left in the year. Let's take it up a notch. Oh, God, man. Some of y'all just got to get hungry, man. Some of y'all not hungry enough. Y'all living in a comfortable life. Y'all must got them beachfront cribs. Y'all know the people with them beachfront cribs, they real chill. They relax. They just take their time. They slow. They just go, I'm going to just chill. Y'all like the type of people who got that beachfront crib. I just bought a mansion not in Turks. It's a beachfront. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, cool. So since y'all saying it's okay, I'm going to give y'all a play. Only for those who said it was okay. Everybody who didn't say it was okay, you can dip. You can have fun at work tomorrow. You can go do what you do. I'm talking to them folks who said okay. If you on my live and you sitting here getting free game and you don't even have the decency to participate, I'm not talking to you. So you can have fun at work tomorrow. Everybody who comment okay, I'm going to give you a play. So this is how the play begins, right? And then you tell me how it ends. This is how the play begins. The first things you got to do. Number one thing that you can do off the top is get up earlier so you can start up this bag thing. The earlier you get, the more money you can be able to get to because you get a head start. Everybody who is sleeping, you are getting in front of them. Life is a competition. This shit is a race. And if you get to the finish line before everybody else, that means you touch the chicken longer. Everything in this life is rented, is borrowed. So this house right here, when I die, I can't take it with me. So it's rented for real. You get what I'm saying? So the longer I get to enjoy this house, is the more it's going to be better for me. It's going to be more fruitful. It's better. The better. I'm going to have more luxury. If I get to this later in my life when I'm 80 years old, I won't be able to enjoy it. This shit is rented. So get up earlier. Everybody once you get step one, drop a 1 in the chat. Wake up earlier. I'm going to finish the play. Just stay with me. Get up earlier. That gives you time to get in front of everybody else. Wake up earlier. While people sleep, lazy in the bed, chilling, rolling around with their thumb in their mouth, you already up, getting to the bag, making your offers, getting to that chicken. You feel me? Let's get it. Drop a 1 in the chat if you understand step 1, so I can give you step 2. If you don't write down a 1, I will not know you already, so then I won't give you the game. It is what it is. You get what you give. Let's go. Step 1, get up early. Early. If you lazy, you just say that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like money and shit, just say that. All right? So first things first, you're going to get up earlier. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to literally create a plan. If you don't have a plan, every day you get up, you just spitballing it. You going with the flow. I hate people that go with the flow because when they ask me for help and I tell them what have they been doing, they always have an idiot answer, and I hate it. What have you been doing to get towards that goal that you say that you wanted? Nothing. So you need to create a plan. That means you must have a money goal. You have to create a money goal first. That's your address in the GPS. A lot of y'all are running around, just walking around in a circle, bending a corner, going back through the alleyway, and ending up right back at goal because you don't have an address in the GPS. You need to have a money goal. Everybody comment money goal. Money goal. This means that you want to make $500K a year. You want to make $600K a year. I want to make $2 million a year. I want to make, and if you haven't never touched 6 figures and you jumping straight to the millions, you might as well just restart this whole goal. You need to have a realistic goal. So if you've never made $1,000 in a month, your first goal should only be a stack. If you never made $5,000 in a month, your first goal should be $5,000. If you never made $10,000 in a month, your first goal should be $10,000. Then we can reverse engineer that money goal, okay? All right, now that we got our money goal, we can actually reverse engineer the money goal. And a lot of y'all have heard this, but y'all didn't understand this. You got to be able to reverse engineer the money goal. So this is how you reverse engineer it, right? This is how you reverse engineer. If you reverse engineer a money goal, all you are doing is just starting it. You are going to reverse, how do I get to this money goal where it makes sense to me in my mind, right? So here we go. I want to be able to make $1 million a year. So then I say, how much is that a month? How much is that a month? And then I say, damn, how much is that a week? Okay, damn, how much is that a day? And if you want to make $1 million a year, the number that you need to make per day is $2,700. Right? And then when you break it down like that, it's not that much money. All I got to do is be able to make $2,700 a day. And then if your goal is something as simple as $500,000, then it's half of that. And a lot of y'all can make that amount of money. A lot of y'all are capable of it, but y'all have never focused on trying to do that. That has never been your focus. Your focus has never been on a particular target. You've never targeted a particular amount of money. You've never done it. Trust me, I know you haven't. And you definitely don't do it every single day. Because once you reverse engineer it by the month, by the week, then by the day, then you can break down what type of profession do I need to do to get to this number? What career goal gets me to this number the fastest? Because again, remember what I told y'all. You want to get to the money as quick as possible because everything in life is rented. So the faster you get to your financial goals is the faster you'll get to live and have all these experiences and things of that nature. But if you wait till you 70, 80 years old to get to your financial freedom, you're going to be tired of shit. Then you're going to die and you just borrowed the shit for 2 minutes. You might as well rent everything. Everything you own, you might as well rent it. Again, so now you got to realize that you have to be very, very precise. You have to be very, very intentional. If you haven't never been intentional with your money goal, if you have never been intentional with your money goal, Ace, come on, sit right here. Sit, stay. If you've never been intentional with your money goals, it's 9 times out of 10, you'll never ever get to them. So you have to be very intentional and direct. So now you reverse engineered it. You found out how much money you got to make per month. You found out how much money you got to make per week. You found out how much money you got to make per day. Now you have selected the specific career goal that can get you to that amount of money. So now you can find out how many customers per day you need to get to your goal. How many customers you need per week to get to your goal. How many customers per month you need to get to your goal. And you can even do this all the way down to the specific hour. How many people per hour do I need? How many sales do I need? How many customers do I need? How many people do I need to reach out to per day by average to get the amount of people that I need to be able to satisfy? You have never done this. I know you haven't. But the play is not over. I'm just giving you the steps to build up. Some of y'all dropped off the live and y'all really don't even understand that you need to hear this the most. So the more real that I talk, you got to understand this number is going to drop. The more fluff that I take it, let me give y'all a case in point. If I give y'all fluff, this number will increase. If I give y'all the real facts, the thing is going to take hard work, dedication, actually making a goal, actually being disciplined, actually standing there and being intentional, actually having a routine. You can't go with the flow. That stuff like that is going to make people get off because they know they got to do hard work. Now, if I fluff y'all and say, look, you can become a millionaire in 30 days. Just do this strategy. If I tell y'all that type of shit, everybody lock in. Look, you can become a millionaire in 30 days by running this particular strategy. Right? It's called playing the lottery. All right? You play the lottery for 30 days straight, you become a millionaire. You feel me? You play the lottery for 30 weeks straight, you become a millionaire. I see you tomorrow. And then you just keep playing quick picks. And then one day you'll finally hit that perfect lottery number and you'll luckily have that money for a couple months. You'll blow it all and then be right back to broke again. So, again, let's go back to the real deal. So after you're intentional, after you reverse engineered your goals, after you really found the actual business that you can get to your goal realistically, Now you figure out how many customers do you need to get to the goal. Then you can even take it a step further.
Yeah.
Listen, now you can even take it a step further. The step further from that is, how many offers do I got to make on average? How many people do I have to send out an offer to for my services or my business for me to get on average people to say yes? How many no's do I have to get to a yes? Everybody say how many no's? How many no's? How many N-O? Lame. How many no's do I have to go through? How many no's do I have to go through to get to a yes? How many times do I have to say, hey, how are you? My business is this. We have this to offer today, this to offer today. We would love to take you as a customer. How many times do I have to say that per day on average to be able to get to my daily sales goal in order to get to that address that I put in the GPS? And a lot of y'all don't do that because guess what? When y'all hear one no, guess what? Y'all stop. When y'all hear one no, y'all stop going. But y'all got to understand, the realest of real hustlers, the biggest of big entrepreneurs and businessmen and people who scale their companies to 7, 8, and 9 figures, guess what they do? When they hear the word no, they hear the word no as next opportunity. The word no only means next opportunity. And sometimes a no literally turns to a yes. Sometimes a no just means not right now. So if you constantly keep making offers, you can actually turn a no into okay, yeah, I'll take that. Because it's just a not right now. But guess what? Guess how many yeses you get if you don't go hear any no's? If you don't go make any offers, how many yeses will you ever get? How many not right nows will you get? If you don't go out and make any offers daily, how close will you be getting to your goals? How many of those yeses will you ever get? 0. You won't get any. None. Negro. Yeah, plug that joint in, man. I mean, that shit the bus. When we came in this joint, it was bussing in here. No, it was cold because we had the other one up here. So like I said, how many no's do you got to get to get to that yes? So again, this is what I want y'all to understand. Every single person looking at my live right now is more than capable of doing this with their business, with their goals, but you need to go ahead and start making this plan now. You need to go ahead and get serious about your goals. You need to stop bullshitting. You need to stop waiting around for the perfect opportunity, the perfect credit score, the perfect business, the perfect jewel. You get what I'm saying? You need to stop waiting around for the perfect piece of information and just go ahead and start. Because when you actually start, it's a snowball effect of things that happen. All of these opportunities come for those people who have started. You could jump out the window and build a parachute on the way down. You could literally start learning by experience. You're not going to have it all figured out. There's never going to be a perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect credit score. There's never going to be a perfect amount of money in the bank account. You're going to literally have to go out there and do it scared. Right? Everybody say do it scared. Comment do it scared real quick. Acer, what's up? It's right here. Ace, tell them do it scared. Tell them do it scared, Ace. Tell them do it scared. Do it afraid. Right? So this is what. So what is actually what? So let's break down scared. What is fear? What does fear mean? What is fear? Let me ask y'all a question. And I want y'all to give me an honest answer. Because this is what I think fear means. Fear equals new. Everybody's scared of things that they're not used to, that's new to them. So to me, fear just equals new. You just got to go ahead and do it. The first time I ever took a job and I went in there, I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't feel comfortable even talking to people, using the cash register, doing the bagging, and then walking a person to their car. I was scared. But guess what? After I went there the first time and just did it, the next day it felt a lot easier. Felt a lot easier. And then the more I went there, it became very, very easy. I became an expert bagger. And the fear was just new. It was just new to me. It used to be new to me for me to invest a lot of money in myself. When I went to go pay for my first mentorship, I was terrified. $70,000 for a mentorship? I was terrified. I was scared as shit. That was fear. But it was just new to me. I never did it before. I never did it before. It was scary as shit. But guess what? I made my money back times quadruple. And then I went and did it again. I went and spent $150,000 with somebody. And I'm going to keep continuing to upgrade my iOS system. But fear just equals new. I also didn't want to run ads. I was terrified of running ads. I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to spend money. This is what I was thinking as a novice entrepreneur. It didn't make sense for me to spend money. I was scared. I had to spend money for people to see my advertisements. I just felt like I could luckily do it on Instagram or luckily do it on Facebook or TikTok. I would naturally and organically find people who really want to shop with me. I was terrified to run ads. I was scared. Fear equals new. But guess what? I ran ads and I got more customers than I ever had before. I got more followers. I got more attention. I got more likes, comments, subscribers, shares. I got more traction than I ever got. And I was terrified of this shit. I was scared of it. When I had my first $1 million in the bank, I was super scared about that. I was worried about the IRS. I was worried about how am I supposed to pay these taxes? How am I supposed to pay these employees? Is this real? Is there really that much money in my account? What am I supposed to do with it? Like, am I going to get sued? Is somebody going to take this from me? And the bank's telling me that the most you can have inside the account is $250,000 that's insured. I was like, damn, what happens if the bank just goes crazy? Like, what happens if it collapses? Like back in the day, what happens if it's another, oh my God, if it's another recession? I'm only covered for $250K. I remember buying my first jewelry. Now I got a bunch of Rolexes. Now I got Rolexes. Now I got APs. Now I got all type of stuff. But guess what? When I first bought that watch, I was terrified. $25,000 for a watch? $40,000 for a watch? $8,000 for a watch? This is nuts. I remember I used to try to get a car for $3,000, and I was like, damn, that shit kind of expensive. So you remember when I got that Mercedes ML 320, John? That shit was $3,000. I said, man, we can get something a little bit more reasonable, man. They taxing. I said, they taxing on that $3,000 car. That Mercedes, yo, I'm getting an OG Mercedes from 1999. And I'm telling them they taxing on $3,000. Fear equals new. I was terrified of this shit. Even when I bought the car, I was like, this shit is not a good investment. Guess what I was doing when I had the Mercedes, though? Because I'm so cheap. Look, let me tell you how cheap I was. I'm so cheap. I bought the old ML320 Mercedes. I didn't want to put synthetic oil in it. And I asked them, I said, what would happen if I put regular oil in this? Because I didn't want to pay for the synthetic oil change. I said, I'm putting regular oil in this motherfucker. Me and my brother used to go to AutoZone and buy the regular oil and then do the oil change ourselves. Then guess what? That shit started floating. We ain't know why it was cutting off. We was like, this shit just be cutting off randomly. We used to take it to the body shop or the mechanic, and we would tell him it should be cutting off randomly at light sometimes. I don't know why it be doing that. And then every time we take them there, it's like the girl who cried wolf. It was like the boy who cried wolf. It was like, nah, they can't see nothing wrong with it. It don't cut off when I give it to them. But as soon as I pull up off that lot, that motherfucker cut off. And guess what it was from? Me putting that damn regular oil in there. Yo, I'm telling you, fear equals new. I didn't think I could handle it. And guess what? As soon as I bought that car and I told my dad I bought that, my dad said, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. And that shit scared the shit out of me. Fear equals new. So a lot of these things that you guys are scared of is going to be the thing that take you to the next level. A lot of the things that you guys are afraid of is going to be the thing to take you to the next level. Y'all scared of paying for, like I said, I was scared of mentorship. I was scared of investing in myself. I was scared of credit. They've been scaring me with credit my whole. Every time I say something about credit to my mom or my dad, they're like, yo, don't use that. Whoa. Don't use that credit now. Be careful with that credit. Be careful. Whoa. Come on now. They ain't say Mitch because they weren't calling me. They could say, yo, Sean, come on now. Sean, hey, listen now. Be careful with that credit now. Once you mess up that credit, boy, you would think you're going to go to jail or some shit. Or go to hell. You think you're going to die from using that credit. You mean to tell me that all these people was talking about credit? Every time I go into Walmart, every time I go into like Kohl's or if I go into like TJ Maxx, they asking me to get a credit card. I go to Macy's. They say, yo, you want to get a credit card? You want to sign up for us credit cards? You can save 10% on this purchase. And it's that bad. They trying to trick me, ain't they? And then you go look at, you look at these movies and shit. And they talking about how all these people in credit card that they max them out. And I remember this what even made it even more scary to me. I'm going to tell you the real truth. This what made credit scary to me too. When you watch a movie back in the day, they used to cut the credit cards at the restaurants. So if your credit card get maxed out and they call your credit card and they say that, yo, you need to cut it. Literally, they would take your credit card and in front of everybody in the restaurant, they would cut your joint in half. So that even made me even more scared. Because not only was all my people around me that I grew up, my aunts, my uncles, my brothers, everybody saying that, yo, that shit's scary. Even on the movies, it's like, yo, you fuck around with this credit shit, they'll embarrass the shit out you in the middle of a restaurant. They'll clip your shit. So that's how terrifying I was of credit. But like I said, the things that all of us are scared of, it's a reason why they did this to us. It's a reason why they put that fear in our heads about this stuff. It's a reason why they put this fear in our mind. All of that stuff that y'all scared of, that y'all worried about, is that shit that's going to take you to the next level. That's what y'all worried about. So I did the same shit. Hey, look, for years, you got to get a mentor. I was seeing people have mentors. Like when I was like in high school, he said, yeah, that was my mentor. This is a big brother organization. They mentoring the youth. They doing this. I used to hear that shit all the time. And I'd be like, what the fuck is a mentor? Yo, that shit ain't, I don't need no damn mentor. Come on, dog. I'm a G. I'm a hooper. I'm about to go to the NBA. What I like getting a mentor for? I was scared of all of these things. I was running away. Look, why do we feel like that? When somebody like myself, I'm a multi-millionaire. I might get on here telling y'all about mentorship and literally you feel in your stomach that you need to run away. That's what you feel like when I say the word mentorship, when I say the word masterclass, when I say, hey, you might want to sign up for my, you feel like you damn near want to run. I used to feel the same way I'm talking about. And I was like, why are we feeling this way? This shit is crazy. It's like the shit, they did a Jedi mind trick on us. They was like, yo, everything that's good for you is bad for you. That shit had me, like once I found out that I had to unlearn and relearn everything, yo, and everything that they taught me it was backwards. I was like, when people say bad luck when a black cat cross your path is bad luck, I used to be running after black cats trying to make them cross my path. I was like, if they say a black cat crossing your path is bad luck, it's probably good luck. I was like, they say you walk under a ladder, it's bad luck, it's probably good luck. You break a glass. Yo, I went to one of them workshops, I swear on me. Look it up. You can go to a place where you can just destroy everything inside of a room. You could take a baseball bat and you can destroy a whole car. They got old cars. You could beat them up. They got all these things. You can just break glasses and stuff. I swear, yo, listen, I did that shit. And I promise y'all I made another 5 million. I promise y'all. Everything that they taught us is reversed. So that's why. And I was wondering, I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Why do we, and when I'm talking to somebody and I'm coaching, I'm literally showing them play-by-play strategies on how they can make money. Right? I'm telling these people and they running away. They scared. I'm like, yo, you scared of making money. Why are people scared to make money? I ask my students, I'll be like, yo, I'll be like, raise your hand. How many people are running the ads in here? And they'll say, yeah, I run ads. I'll be like, how many of y'all make more money when you run ads? And they'll say, yeah, me, I make more money when I run ads. I'll be like, well, how come you're not spending more on it? Yeah, I don't know. It's like budgeting and, I don't know. It's like, what the fuck? They scared to death. And why? They got us, y'all. They got us with the biggest Jedi mind trick ever. They done made us think that money is bad and being broke is good. Working a job for 40 years, retiring and being broke is better than going ahead and investing in your own dream. They tricked us into believing it, and guess what we doing? We fucking working like a son bitch. We like, yes, sir, please give me a job at your restaurant, at your office. I'll be sure to show up on time. And my stomach hurts every time I'm late here. I'm going to put on a fake voice every single time I get sick. And I'm going to act like I'm coughing, even though I'm not, just because I want to go to my sister's recital. And I can't tell you the truth because then I have to find someone to cover my shit. Well, here we go. Hey, I'm a little sick today. I ain't going to be able to come in. They're going to be like, yo, you got to call somebody to cover your shift. I'm too sick to try to find somebody to cover my shift. You feel me? Y'all rather do that than go chase y'all dream. Y'all rather do that than go invest in yourself. Like I said, man, being paid 24 times in 365 days is slavery, bro. And I didn't know it because I was participating in it. And I told people this analogy the other day. People be talking shit like, oh, if I was here in the slave times, they would have had to kill me. I would have ran away. Nah, not if you was born into it and you thought it was normal. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you was born into slavery and your mom was a slave, your dad was a slave, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins are slave, and everybody who looks like you and everybody you've ever seen was a slave that's black, you would go with the flow. You would keep doing it. You wouldn't like it. You might cry. You might be like, but you'd be like, I just got the shitty end of the stick, man. I was born a slave. It's just like how a chicken is born to get cooked and ate, and a cow is born to get slaughtered and ate, and sheep is born to make clothes out of. I guess I was just born to be a slave. But the only way you're going to talk about somebody killing you, only way you're going to talk about trying to escape or cause a mutiny, the only way that's going to ever happen is called exposure. You're going to get exposed to Django bringing his ass onto the plantation, riding on a horse, wearing clean-ass clothes, and then you're going to be like, hold on. I know I'm not seeing what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking. I know this nigga who looking just like me not riding a horse free. And then guess what they say? They chattering like, oh, Massa say that's a freeman. What the fuck is a freeman? I ain't know there was no such thing as a motherfucking freeman. Oh, no, hell no. We gonna have to cause a mutiny. We running away. We killing them. We doing something. We gonna have to Nat Turner this motherfucker. But that's the only way that would happen. And that's what a lot of us is going through is we're trapped in the Jedi mind trick to think that we gotta work a 9 to 5. We have to go to school. We have to go to college, try to get a degree. That's the ones who get the better jobs. And then everybody else got to get the city jobs. When I'm talking that real shit, the electricity gonna go the fuck out. Oh my God, the elite people go to college and they get a degree and they become CFO, CEO. And then the people who don't, they get a high school diploma and they go work for the city. They go work for the DMV. How many people heard the DMV? That's a good job. You got a good paying job. You work for the DMV? If you never get exposed to seeing a Django walk up on you, a Pushman Mitch walk up on you and say, nigga, I just dropped 50 on the wrist. I just dropped 50 on the neck. I just dropped $2 million on the crib. I just dropped 400 on a lamb. And I dropped 400 on a cully. And I'm about to go get another cully just because it's Wednesday. You gonna be like, oh, hell no. That's why it's only a couple people that get exposed to it that trickle out and be like, hot diggity motherfucking damn. I got to get up out here and get this moolah because it's possible. I seen someone else get down. Ace, get out. Now, get out. I seen somebody else that looked like me, that talked like me, that walked like me, that went to the schools that I went to, that literally dated the women that I dated, that ate at the restaurants I ate at, and now they became a multimillionaire. Oh, hell no. I can do it. Django, what they were saying about Django the whole time? You not the average type of nigga. You ain't like any. You can't treat him like any other niggas around here because he ain't like any other niggas around here. And that's a reality. So I'm trying to help the little bit of folks who understand what I'm saying be able to jump out of the matrix It's not going to be everybody. So I got to talk to 100% of y'all to find the 5% of y'all that's going to get out here and get to this chicken and don't like Popeyes and don't like Bojangles, but make sure they definitely like Chick-fil-A because we got to get to this chicken. You feel me? Ain't that right, Ace? Ace like, please, I smell salmon and that's all I want right now. It's a reality, yo. And even though I just said all of that, and even though you related to a lot of that, you still gonna run from opportunities because you are already prone to do this. The word poor doesn't mean just broke or not making money. The word poor means pass over opportunities repeatedly. You are still, even though you relate to what I'm saying, even though you understand what I'm saying, even though you agree with what I'm saying, if I were to try to help you, you would literally say, fuck your help. I don't want it. I will help myself and I will stay in a situation that I've always been at. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Tell me that is the craziest thing ever in life. Y'all just heard what I said. Hey, look, drop a 1 in the chat if y'all know what I mean. It's just if you know what I mean. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know what I mean. Literally heard what I said, agree with what I said, relate to what I said, but still, because we've been programmed so good, you still gonna run. You still gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I would rather take the safe bet. And the crazy thing about what you think the safe bet is going to a job, clocking in, getting paid 24 times in 365 days. Literally, while the boss is cutting you a check and every other employee, and they taking home the chicken. And they going home to their nice house that you paid for, their nice car that you paid for. They going to take a nice vacation that you paid for with your long hours of work all throughout the week, every week. And then guess what you're going to do for them? You're going to recruit for them. You're going to put your homies on to get them a job at this good paying job. You're going to get them all on. You're going to get the whole family on. I can get you in there. Go ahead and drop. Yeah, go ahead and drop your application in. And I'm going to go ahead and tell my HR lady, goddamn, pull your shit, goddamn. Yeah, I can get you in that motherfucker, goddamn. Yeah. You already know what the fuck going on, goddamn. Yeah. You going to recruit for them. You going to get more people to pull up. And then literally, you going to work there until you fucking tired, complaining, and then guess what you're going to do? Guess what you're going to do after? You're going to be tired, complaining, you're going to switch jobs, and you're going to start the process right on back over. Somebody said, damn, I feel like a do-boy. No, it's a fact. This is what you do. I'm going to go ahead and go get goddamn, yeah, I can get you on. Yeah, shit, them niggas pay on time too, goddamn. Every other Friday, you goddamn. Matter of fact, if you got Bank of America, they pay you early. They pay you on Thursday. Thursday at midnight, goddamn. Yeah. That's exactly what y'all do. Y'all recruit. And even though you know that you on timing, you going to go do it again tomorrow. You going to go do it again tomorrow, bro. And that's the crazy thing about it. They got us with the fucking Jedi mind trick. They taught us everything that is good for us is bad for us. They said, yo, don't fuck with that credit shit, bro. That credit shit'll fuck you up. Knowing that they're using credit to do every investment. Knowing that they're using rewards points to fly all over the world. Knowing that they're doing this shit and getting perks to be gold status at the Marriott. All of these different things that come from credit. They keeping the money, the cash in their pocket, and they got us rapping on songs talking about when I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was leased. As if leasing the car is a bad thing. Cashed out on a Bentley truck. That's horrible advice to give anyone. But that's what we rap about. And if someone says that they leased it, these niggas leased they shit, cuz nigga, I paid cash for my shit. Fuck wrong with these broke ass niggas, bro. These niggas broke as hell, bro. Nigga, I fucking cashed out on the Bentley truck out this bitch, bro. These niggas goddamn had to lease some shit, had some motherfucking credit in it, hoe, bro. I don't do no motherfucking paperwork, nigga. I cash out on these niggas. And they guess what everybody gonna do in the comments? Facts, niggas paid, niggas good, we lit. All y'all gonna be right there, co-signing it, check mark, check mark. Soon as boy say that shit, soon as boy hype y'all up, yeah, I just cashed out on it. Everybody right underneath that joint. Everybody underneath that joint, just like this. Yup, that boy getting real money. Woo, he cashed out. They got us with the biggest Jedi mind trick ever, dog. They got us literally running away from the bag. We gonna get y'all right. They got us running away from the bag. They got us fucking up the bag. We don't want to do a percentage of anything, right? Because they tricked us. They told us that if we don't get 100% of everything we do, then we don't know our worth. So guess what? People rocking around. I know my worth. I know my worth. You ain't about to be doing no deal making more money than me. And I'm a complete rookie and don't know shit about money. But shit, I ain't going to do it unless I get 100%. Meanwhile, Jay-Z owned less than 1% of the fucking Brooklyn Nets, billionaire. Elon Musk, this nigga don't own he doesn't own majority stake at motherfucking Tesla. Jeff Bezos don't own majority stake at Amazon. He owned less than 10%. And we still want 100% of a motherfucking grape, and we can get a percentage of a watermelon, but they taught us everything that was good for us is bad for us. They tricked us. Now, every time a nigga like me walk up and say, hey, you know, I don't necessarily really need to go to college unless I'm going to be a lawyer or a doctor. I make more money than doctors. I make more money than most lawyers. I make more money than most people that you're going to ever meet because I bought into my own dream. I follow my passion. I make offers every day on my services. I think it's the best. And I constantly upgrade my iOS system to make sure I know the latest, greatest technology, marketing, and advertising skills. It's going to sound like I'm talking crazy to you. It's going to make you run. You're going to be like, I'm out of here. Fuck that. These niggas talking about mentors. What the fuck? I need a mentor. And I got Google. I can Google everything. I can Google anything. That's why I'm a millionaire now. Oh, I'm not a millionaire now. I can YouTube everything, though, for real. I can YouTube anything you ever seen. I can find out. Well, I'm going to pay him, and I can go to YouTube and Google shit that I don't even know that I don't know. They got us, bro. They got us. They hit y'all with the motherfucking Kung Fu Foo joint. And you bought it. And you believe it. And no matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what anybody says or do, it's going to matter because they got us programmed so good. They hit us with the move so raw that y'all would rather go and make a post and call a person like myself, not me, but call a person like me a scammer. They got us so good that if I go back to the hood and give book bags, if I go back to the hood and bring my Lambo out there and let the kids sit in it, if I go back to my hood and name the street after myself, go back to my hood and redecorate the court, if I go back to my hood and give away turkeys and then say, hey, listen, you know, I'm teaching people how to do what I do, even from the beginner level, they will call me a scammer. The very niggas that you are helping, they got us with the complete Jedi mind trick. I'm talking about the move was so gangster, you gotta respect it. They got us. They got us killing each other, fighting with each other, assassinate each other character online, offline. Nigga. I promise you, the shit'll blow your mind. Once you come out the Matrix, the shit'll blow your mind how raw they is. So now when I go give game, when I'm talking about, yo, I got a mentorship, I'll teach you how to make the money that you paid for the mentorship. Like, you know what? Look, forget the mentorship. What have you ever bought that you got money back for? What shoes did you buy that you got an ROI, a return on investment? What club section that you bought that you got a return on investment? What motherfucking Bali trip did you take that you got a return on investment? None. I'm just telling you, pay me and I'm going to teach you how to get the money back that you gave me and then keep making money after you leave me with the same information. You got to realize how raw a system got to be to trick you out of doing that and calling that a scam. That is gangster. You got to respect it. You got to respect the shit. Because listen, for a nigga to do a move like that, you got to respect that shit, boy. Because I'm trying to tell you, like, people really don't even understand it's happening to them. I didn't understand it was happening to me until I fucking got pulled up out the Matrix. I met that nigga Morpheus, and he said, did you know that you do not have to let me know that there's fake pages trying to scam you with my face on it? No, I'm just kidding. But you do know, nigga like Morpheus pulled me out the Matrix and said, red or green pill, what you trying to do? He said, what you want to do? You want to keep working like a worker bee? He said, what you want to do? You want to keep capping to yourself, lying, acting like you love this job and shit? You want to keep recruiting for cuz and keep bringing more employees, all your homies and all of them, making them be a part of the system? Because guess what? Pandemic opened up all of that shit. All y'all people who talking about the safe bet was working the job. Everybody who pulled out that safe bet shit during the pandemic, I had the fucking giggles laughing at them. I was like, look, what happened to that safe shit you were talking about? They sent you home. What's we going to do about your mortgage? They said you got to furlough that joint. That means that you got to stack it up, and then at the end of 3 to 4 months, you got to pay it all at once. What you going to do? I thought that was a safe bet. Hey, where your pension at? They said your pension was fucked up in the stock market when it went down too. What you going to do with that? What happened to that 401k joint? They said they was going to match you up to 30K, right? They gave you a death benefit of 30,000. They said that's what your death worth. They got you with the Jedi mantra. They was panicking. Man, I took the safe bet. I did everything right. I got a job. I went to college. I got a degree. And soon as the fucking pandemic happened, I just didn't know what to do. And then they didn't even want me to work from home. A lot of the business pretty much that I spent my life promoting, they went under and they got bailed out. And guess what they sent me from the government? A $1,200 check, stimulus. I spent that on 1% of my mortgage. Sheesh. They bailed out all them businesses that y'all was working at. They had $1 million PPP, $1 million SBA. Somebody said they killed my 401. All I had was what I put in. Then they going to tax you 20% for that if you leave earlier than 5 years. Oh, Lord have mercy. The shit get real sometimes, man. But look, man, I don't know. I don't want to scare niggas. All I'm saying is that if you open your eyes, sometimes you see shit. A lot of y'all got your head buried in the sand. So I ain't even going to say your eyes not open. Your eyes probably open, but your head buried in the sand, so all you see is dirt. You did. So a lot of y'all really don't know that. But this is what I'm going to say. Again, people like myself, I can name a few brothers. Neo Davis, Doug Depp. I can name a few brothers that's definitely out here trying to really help people. You don't got to become a millionaire. At least know how to make your own money, bro. Y'all ever seen a movie Coming to America when he say, the boy's got his own money? And when I tell you the boy's got his money, I mean the boy's got his own money. I just want you to know how to get your own money. So listen, like I said, man, next week we down here in Atlanta, September 3rd to the 5th. Biggest mastermind I ever did in ATL and the cheapest mastermind. It's an anniversary of the Black Club. It's only $1K to pull up. But if you join my Patreon group for $99, it's only $500 to come. So everybody that's on this live who's serious about their financial goals need to join my Patreon. All you got to do is DM me the word peso, spelled P-E-S-O, like you just went down to Mexico and you wanted to buy you something to eat from the bar. Peso. Get your pesos up. I'm already telling y'all, it's about that time for you to make that change. Today is the accountability day. If you're not already tapped in, I promise you, I have serious mastermind boot camps where I make you challenge yourself. You're going to have to become elite. You're going to have to take yourself seriously. You're going to have to pull yourself out the matrix. If not, keep having fun at work tomorrow. And please, when I pull up the Starbucks, make sure you make my shit venti. You underdig? Make my shit venti. And that's all I'm going to say. Make sure y'all tap in. DM me the word peso. DM me the word mastermind. Pull up. If you don't want to join the Patreon and you just want to come 1K, 3 days with me, you getting fed all 3 days. You getting educated all 3 days. And I'm going to show you how to do it big at a car show and make money for going to a free car show and get booked for the rest of the month. You already know what time I'm on. I'm out of here. If you don't follow the YouTube, it's No Fluff the Podcast. And you know I'm the host with the most. And I don't like toast because I ain't eating no bread.